So now let's see how we can work around with proportional editing inside of Blender. So in order to work around with proportional editing, I'm going to go around over here and press Shift A right here on my keyboard so that I can bring in an object. So I'm going to press Shift A, go to Mesh, and then I'm going to bring in Torus right here. So I have a torus, as you can see, with a lot of editing points. If I were to press Tab on my keyboard and if I were to click on one of these and move this, you can see that only that one moves out. Let's say I want to do some proportional editing, means I want other dots to move along with this dot right here. So in order to do that, I can go around onto the top and you can see that by default proportional editing is turned off. So you can click over here and it gets turned on. So now if I were to use my left click, now you can see that there's an area, and as I pull this point, you can see other dots move along as well. So just like this, it moves along just like this, softly just like this right there. So I can go around right here and use my scroll mouse button to actually make the selection area smaller or larger, as you can see. You can also use paste up and paste down on your keyboard just like this, and then edit that around just like that. Over here, there's different options like spear selection right here. So as I do this, there's like a spear selection going on right here. This is more like smooth selection. There's root selection over here as well. So that's more like a pointy type of a selection right there. There's inverse square selection right here. So that gives an inverse square selection. There's sharp selection, which allows you to actually pull this out in a sharp range right here, as you can see. So depending on what you want, there's linear selection, which allows for a linear selection right here. Then you got constant selection right here, which actually just brings out these type of selection right here. Then you got random selection, which actually brings into a random range of selection over here. And that is how you can work around with proportional editing inside of Blender to edit multiple points all at once. So hope you guys learned something as always. And as always, please like, comment, share, and subscribe.